god!
Oh my god, dude.
Well,
Yo.
the fastest setup for a cast ever. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
What are we doing? I just woke up. That's not true, but.
But I just got back.
Wow. Welcome home.
Yeah, I'm literally just like, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm just
Absolutely
catching up on
vibing.
all the drinks that I missed.
What you got? What's on the shelf for tonight?
It's just Lucozade. It's literally energy. It's just energy drinks because I didn't drink anything while I was at the gym. Because I forgot.
mercy.
I was like, oh yeah, water? That doesn't exist here. I'm just going to go and do a hard gym session without any food or drink. Because I hadn't eaten anything either.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I didn't eat anything almost like all morning, and I had like a lot of chores to do because I'm like home alone for today, for like this morning. So I was like, oh man.
That's really comfy. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. Doing chores regardless of situation when you're home alone, you can just blast music and everything. It's so
Dude,
comfy.
honestly, like I'm like 100% more motivated when no one's around, like no one's watching.
I don't get the stigma behind, chores are bad. That I hate doing chores. It's like, what kind of stigma is that? Chores are great. I'm not even a mama's boy. Chores are just great.
Everybody has a least favorite chore. Mine's folding laundry because my bed is like really low and I'm really tall, so I have to like bend over and like fold all my shirts.
That's
and my fucking back starts hurting, and I'm just like, ugh.
Well, that's understandable. Like my least favorite one's probably, actually no, I don't even have a least favorite. Actually, it's probably something to do with clothes.
Is it washing dishes? I have a friend who hates washing dishes, but he also has like 3 siblings, so I don't blame him.
I won't say love, but like, I don't mind washing dishes. You just get the gloves, get a song playing, and then you're just scrubbing the dishes like there's no tomorrow.
I don't even get the gloves. I fucking love the feeling of like warm water, but my hands prune up really fast nowadays.
Bro, no, but that's the thing though. You know the kind of disgusting shit you see in plates. I'm not gonna get that out of my hands.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess when it's just like.
Welcome to the podcast, by the way.
Welcome to the Chorecast. We talk about doing chores every week, all week.
Yeah, we fold clothes. It's like that one J. Cole song that everyone clowns on.
It's about that grind.
It's all about that grind.
Like I don't wash
like
dishes
Mario's
for like a
brother.
restaurant. I just wash dishes for like me and my parents, so I don't think I have to worry too much about like crazy grime. Like we're not eating anything that leaves that much residue.
I have siblings, and that's the main problem here.
It's easy to just rinse most of it away and then just get the rest off.
I mean, it's easy for you to say when you have to deal with siblings, and it's like the ones where you're like, oh yeah, wash your siblings' plates. I'm just like, I could get like COVID or something from this. Why do I have to wash it?
Little kids are the most gross things on the planet.
I don't want their fucking COVID ravioli. You kidding me?
You literally you just look at the plate and you think you're gonna get rabies just by looking at it.
I can see the rabies foam on the plate. I ain't having that shit.
It's like that scene in Sherlock where he has that mind pad with all the letters on it, and then in big letters in bold impact text, it's just rabies on the plate.
Bottom text.
Rabies, bottom text.
Oh god. Yeah.
Do you want to introduce yourself? Do you want to introduce yourself, our special guest?
I'm Thaf, or Thafnine, or since no one knows how to pronounce my name properly for some reason, it's T9, because I've had issues with people removing the second N from my name, so it's either Thafnine or something else. It's really, really funny,
that
except
could be a
it
pickup
isn't,
line.
because it gets a bit aggravating when people try to Google my name. But yeah, I'm Thafnine. I'm a YouTuber and a streamer and a designer. I do lots of stuff. It's very tiring. Trust me, you don't want to be in my position.
No, I feel you. That's
truly
a lot of respect.
A do-it-all kind of guy.
A lot of respect
Yeah.
for someone who tries to like spread themselves like so thin. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Just wanting to do all kinds of things.
It's literally like wanting to stretch myself thin for no reason as well. It's like those one times where you wake up, or it's not even that. It's me when I'm watching a film. It's like you watch a film and you're like, oh, this looks cool. I'm going to spend the next 3 weeks figuring out how to do exactly the same thing, and then suddenly stop. No, it's like, yeah, exactly. Or you're like, you've just seen a trailer that has really, really cool visuals, and you're just like, that looks
I
cool.
want to do that.
I'm gonna do that. I'm not even gonna look at any tutorials. I'm just gonna do it by eyeballing it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I've
no
gotten that
reference,
with video
whole
editing.
eyeball.
Am I the only one that does that? Like, I literally just eyeball it. Like, I don't know.
I occasionally do things by eyeball, sometimes, like not without really like looking too close at it.
Just
but
trying to like recreate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it's good practice if anything. If you can like try and like find out how something works and like try to feel it out.
Yeah, as in with me, it's like I constantly just repeat the same thing. Everyone just asks me, why do you have this weird knowledge of every video that you watch? It's just like, because I tell people, it's weird when you go to school, or when I used to go to school and something, and someone says, oh yeah, they start doing a reference to like a YouTube video I used to watch. I can recite the whole video off by heart, and everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I thought you meant like specific edits, like, oh, I could tell what they used to like move that there. That's like a motion tween. I don't even know what that means.
That's the thing. I can do that as well, but that one will get you bullied even harder than you already get bullied if you can recite the video. It's like, oh yeah, I remember in 6 minutes and 23 seconds into a video that was released by Markiplier called Five Nights at Freddy's, the scariest game ever made, in which he does a fade transition in between one area and another. Very intricate. It's a very, very hard thing to edit. And it's not really that hard. It's literally just dragging something. It's like people don't seem to understand. Editing is just dragging something into something else, and that's it.
Yeah,
most of it's like pre-done, like a lot of animations and stuff, like keyframing shit.
You know what? You know what's one of the few videos? So in middle school, I had the entire opening of JonTron's Hercules Games videos.
Oh my god!
Remembered by heart. God, I was in 7th grade, and it was before everything fell apart, and JonTron was one of my favorite people on the website.
Yeah, my one's like more like is remembering TF2 SFMs and Gmod animations. I know pretty much all of the popular ones off by heart.
Hell yeah,
Team Fabulous 2.
Yeah, no, I know literally everything that happens in Team Fabulous 2 off by heart down to the minute.
What happens at 7 minutes and 16 seconds in?
I think this might be when they're about to go into the transition in between the TF2 fighting sequence and then Engineer opens that box. I don't know whether it's 7 minutes in, but it's around
I think that's like halfway through.
Want me to check?
Yeah.
Want me to check right now?
I was gonna say, someone in the comments check and correct him. We'll get interactions.
You gotta check and correct me, because I'm trying to remember, like,
I think that's when the heavies are playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, is it the one where it's just like, do you remember me? Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
that exact
scene.
scene.
I'm gonna check myself. I'm gonna check 7 minutes and 16 seconds. Bro, I was correct. It's right when he's about to do it.
Wait, really?
Oh my god.
I told you.
Can you timestamp it real quick?
No,
you are actually.
It's the one way they spray onto the wall and then the engineer just goes there. I'm like, I knew it.
I thought that was like halfway in.
No, there's 7 minutes in, because there's like a good 10 minutes dedicated to messing around with different video game characters. I remember this so much because that's normally the time where I click off the video.
Man, rest in peace, Kitty0706.
I fucking miss him. A friend of mine and I were gonna make like a fan made skit. I think they were having this like thing where people write their own like Elliot Goes to School shorts, and my friend and I were gonna make one. My friend and I were gonna make one where Mr. Higglesworth dates like one of the characters, like grandma or whatever. Like they fall in love.
Wait, hang on. No, I thought I was no, but in Elliot Goes Camping, he camps with Miss Person. Like the Stephen Hawking looking teacher. Do you not remember Elliot Goes Camping when he's literally just there, and it was really weird. It's really weird. I remember watching KT76's stuff as it came out as well. Like the day he dropped Mass Defect, and I watched the whole thing. The thing is, I'm one of the people who's in the camp that I think that Mass Defect is his best one, not Team Fabulous 2.
No, that's fair. I think there's a big difference between like best and like most popular, just in general.
Yeah, I know. It's like I think Heavy's Retarded Holiday and Mass Defect are his two best works. Like that's his two best works bar none. I've never laughed harder, and I mean I laughed so hard in the scene in Mass Defect where it's the one where he's playing Amnesia. And it's the one where a shepherd is playing Amnesia, and the monster arrives around the corner, and he's literally having a mental breakdown. And then when the monster kills him, he dies at IRL, and it's like game over. And I was like, what?
I haven't seen that one actually. I've only seen a couple.
Mass Defect is probably by far, I think, in terms of comedy, I think by far it's his funniest one. He consistently does gags for 15 minutes straight without stopping.
Can I say my YouTube video / YouTuber that I had like a lot of shit memorized?
Yeah.
Mine was Filthy Frank. I would be able to there were so many videos where I could just recite like basically the entire thing like as I'm watching it. Like I go into a fucking trance and I just like the lines start pouring out of my mouth.
It's like when you say it, because the thing is, I used to do a lot of theater when I was younger. Like I used to do drama when I was younger. And
theater kid.
In theater, you are taught to constantly recite in your head or just like speak like quietly, enunciate like lines and stuff. So sometimes I just get in a weird trance. Other people think it's so weird. Like in a call randomly, if I start singing off references or something, where I'm just like, you know, I just randomly just go, that heavy is a spy, and everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm just like, I don't know. It's random. I just go onto a tangent talking about like something random, like Left 4 Dead 2 or whatever. I'm just like, okay, I think other people think it's an issue. I just think it's fun. I think it's part of doing like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
You're just like, how does this benefit me in any way?
Well, that's pretty much any YouTuber ever. You see a tragedy that's on the news, you just think about how would this benefit me?
How can I make some juicy content on this?
It's like
well, that's what we're doing. These are your final moments, remember?
Yeah, that's fair.
We're pulling the plug after this podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna kill Thafnine after the episode ends.
I'm on life support. I am going to die. This is me. I'm looking into the afterlife right now. It's pretty empty. I'm back from the afterlife. So I pretty much.
You're saving me the effort from having to like edit that.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get expensive gear.
Do you have a Stream Deck?
I have a Stream Deck and the
Go fuck XLR. Yeah. Dude, I just got one and I'm fucking obsessed with it. I love it so much.
I got the 32 button one, so I've got like,
oh shit, you got the big one. You got the 30 XL.
Is that the one that's like 6x4 or something?
No, it's 8x4.
Oh fuck. God damn.
That's a lot of buttons.
I feel like that works really well if you have like a tablet or if you have like a crazy setup.
And you know what the funny part is? I use every single one of these buttons.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Like I ain't got my CPU usage right now, 5%, and I'm recording.
Hell yeah,
dude! I'm so ready to start using this thing more.
I want one, but I don't think I actually do enough to really like make much use of it right now. Like I started getting into streaming. I'm starting to like get into the habit of streaming on a regular basis. How it started was I was like, I want to get into streaming. I'll just stream myself playing Dark Souls 2 because if I want to suffer, I'll at least have company. And I'll bitch and moan about Dark Souls 2 on the next episode because I don't want to waste this episode's time.
I do want to have an episode where we catch up again, but go on.
And But yeah, I'll just say Dark Souls 2 has a lot of flaws.
That should be your video essay. That should be the title of your video essay.
Yeah, just Dark Souls 2 has a lot of flaws, like exactly that in the title. Include the and the ellipsis.
Yeah, like
The thing is that would require me to replay the game for footage, and I don't want to do that.
Well, what are you streaming it for? That's what streaming it is.
Oh wait, I do have the footage from the streams. I forget that I recorded the streams, but then I started playing it on my own.
The streams, that too.
But I started playing it on my own, and then after that, I was like, I need something to stream. And like, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke of one game of every Pokemon generation, just so I can see how good at Pokemon I am. And I had my first death last stream. Rest in peace, Roach the Rattata.
We're about to have our first death on this stream.
Oh shit! Oh no! I'm in danger.
Fucking Ralph Wiggum.
At least I think I'm in danger. I hope I'm not in danger, but that would be a very big bro moment if I was. But
he's fine. He just died.
Yeah, he just died a painful, lonely, sickening death. Yeah, but I personally think that when it comes to making videos and stuff like that, and just like getting inspiration, just talking to people is the easiest way to just, you know, get back in the rhythm of doing stuff like YouTube related.
Oh, totally.
Because I feel
getting
like
your thoughts out there helps.
I feel like going from doing nothing, I think quarantine did a number on a lot of people's inspiration, because I remember in quarantine, like the first couple of weeks, you're just like, yo, free holiday, and then
forever holiday.
And then, like, it's literally just goes longer and longer, where it's just like, free holiday, and then now it's like you're in endless
vacation by the Go-Go's intensifies.
Yeah, you're like, you're literally just you're holed up in your room for like the best part of like, it's been a year. It was a year. We basically lost. I don't think people have really put into perspective the fact that we've lost a year.
Yeah.
2020 was supposed to be the best year ever as well. We had the Olympics, we had the Euros, we had all this stuff happening. We had so many films, and then
we had the election,
and then someone decided to like scran a bat. For what purpose?
Dude, I remember right at the end of 2019, I remember saying to someone, dude, 2020 is about to have so many fucking sick, like the early 2020 is about to be the sickest thing for video games. We got Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cyberpunk, Animal Crossing.
Bro, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, that was really funny.
Like,
I know.
The first 2.5 months were fine.
And then it just went to shit.
Yeah, I remember, literally, I was in an IT class, and I was doing we did it for about like a month and a half. The class started in February, mid-March. We got the order to go to like stay at home. We left class early, and then the 2 weeks.
You got it like during class?
Yeah, the day.
They're like, all right, everybody, go home.
Yeah. Which wasn't great because it was like across town. I had to wait for my dad to drive over to pick me up.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and
you think they'd just be like, after this, don't come back. Not, hey, everybody, just go home right now.
Yeah, and and then we had the 2 weeks, the whole countrywide 2 weeks, and then. It all moved to online, and I think the worst thing about it was we were supposed to like every Friday or something go to like a different business and like tour their facility and see how their IT program worked, and they were going to apparently give us some bomb lunch every time, because like it didn't help that the first like business that we went to, I got sick with the flu, and the thing is we couldn't take like a sick day off. Or else it would be like there would be a mark on our permanent record for the class, and if we get 3 strikes, we're kicked out. So I guess you had to show up sick and barely awake at this fucking place. I was literally just laying. You know how people like take a nap at their desk, or they like put their arms out and rest their head. That was me the whole time.
Yeah. Sucks.
I was not fun.
I feel like attendance policies like that are just counterintuitive. Like, you're not gonna fucking learn anything if you're just miserable the whole time.
The only thing I remember doing there was eating an M&M cookie.
It's like, you better show up, because that's what matters. Not that you learn anything, but that you show up. It's like...
Yeah, I think the problem is that there is going to be a big gap. There's going to be a big education there's going to be a big education vacuum because of what's happened with the because of what's happened with the lack of education, because you know schools can't keep up with the fact that everyone has to be at home. It's like, because of that, I maintained this might be a hot take. I don't know whether it's a hot take or not, but I maintained the fact that TikTok remains the best containment board for dumbasses on the internet.
No, you know what? That's true.
Like, TikTok is the best containment, and I hope that's why I was very scared when Trump said he was going to shut it down. I was like, I mean, it would be funny seeing everyone cope and seethe over the fact that TikTok doesn't exist anymore, but I don't want them on Twitter. You know what happened last time when social media shut down and everyone migrated to Twitter? Remember the last time that happened? That was great, wasn't it?
God.
Yeah, that was the worst.
Dude, dude, not gonna lie though, TikTok has some bangers on it. I genuinely think that
absolutely.
I think the TikTok's concept of duets, of being able to like do not only do something
like
alongside the original video.
Collab.
Yeah, you could either do something alongside the original video or even have like a video reply style thing where it's after. I think that opens so many great possibilities.
Yeah, that opens possibilities, but I've never actually installed TikTok. Even when TikTok asked me, TikTok actually asked me to they said they wanted to pay me to make TikToks, and they said they will astroturf my TikToks to the top if I posted there, and I was like, okay, and I did it once, and I was like, okay, then I did it twice, and they never promoted it, so I was like,
fuck you.
So what's the point of doing
Dude,
that?
that's the worst.
I'm just like, why, like you promised, and then you didn't do it. And the thing is, if anything, I was like, how do you do TikTok when I don't do TikTok edits? The only content that I have with TikTok is just out of context stream clips.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I would use it for, if anything. Like that's the extent I can imagine a streamer using TikTok, and not just a streamer who is also a TikToker.
Oh my god! You know what I just remembered? I learned. There is this PC tech channel that I used to watch, and they're still going around. They're still doing all right. His name is Bitwit, formerly known as his former name was Awesome Sauce Network, which was just great name.
I know Awesome Sauce Network.
And apparently
I've never heard of them.
He makes like PC part reviews and stuff like that. He made a personal YouTube channel recently called Workhorse, and he made a TikTok under the Workhorse name, and now he fucking makes lip syncs and thirst traps on TikTok.
So he's straight up an e-boy?
No.
He is straight up an e-boy, dude. He has pink hair.
Yeah,
he dyed his fucking hair pink, and
that's hilarious.
And he's doing this alongside fucking doing tech reviews still.
That's like exactly what I think of when I think of like streamer turned TikToker, or like streamer who's also a TikToker.
I think what makes it worse is that you did, by mentioning tech channels, you also raised a very, very major, I'd say, issue or thing that I had when it came to channels on YouTube, especially tech channels, especially ones that do tutorials, right? So you remember I made a tweet a couple of days ago. I remember I made a tweet a couple of days ago where it was just like, you watch a video and it's like, oh, a simple action. Let me watch this tutorial, and it's just like, hey guys, and welcome to a brand new tutorial. Today
God,
I'm going to show you how to do this thing.
That is the worst.
Please smash that like and subscribe with notifications on. And also, this video was sponsored by Squarespace.
I've never seen a sponsored tutorial before.
You've never seen a sponsored tutorial? Then you
need
to look at tutorials nowadays. They are so
It's always
bad.
The like. Okay, for me, whenever I look up, like, video editing tutorials, like, when I literally just need to, like, find out how to, like, increase reverb or something, I go to it, and they have the, like, pre-rendered, like, Minecraft intro with, like, their username that's, like, 20 seconds long, and then it's, like, them with, like, a face cam. I'm like, I don't need to see your face, like, this is taking up the screen.
I feel so bad every time I watch a video and I see that face. The thing, I look at it, and if they start the video with a face cam, I click off with it.
Yeah.
I don't need to see your mug in front of me. It's like, it's not against their looks or anything.
No,
it's
absolutely.
Not against their looks or anything. I'm just like,
it doesn't add anything. It just takes up room on the screen, and it's like,
when they have the face cam on the bottom left, it's the one where they have the face cam on like the bottom left corner of the screen, like really big.
Yeah, and it's blocking like something essential, so they have to like keep moving it or whatever, like either in post or like in OBS or whatever, they'll be like moving it. Like sometimes they'll like live record it.
So what would you guys prefer? Would you prefer that type of tutorial, or like 12 FPS unregistered hypercam 2 and then like notepad just
unironically,
like, hey guy.
No one does this kind of stuff anymore. Like people actually do. When I've seen, especially as a graphic designer, I've seen people. It's cool. We've looped back to the point that people are just making short tutorials. Like I never look at tutorials, but the one time I did to see a very, very specific thing. The tutorial was literally, it was heaven. 30 seconds long. He literally just said, go to this, click on this, do this, you're done. I was like, oh my god, like it's gone to the point where comments have looped. comments have looped back to saying, "Thank God for short
Yes,
tutorials."
dude,
But,
that happens
I
every
remember-
time.
There are many, like, there are different types of tutorials. Like, I think I've got a list of one. There's the one tutorial, and this is like the worst kind of tutorial where it's like, you know, obnoxiously loud. Hey guys, welcome to a tutorial. I'm gonna do a sponsor segment. I'm gonna show you how to do it, but before I do, you gotta do this. Then you've got the other type of tutorial where it's like, I'm gonna show you how to do this, but if you want to do this, you need to buy my product first. And you're like,
God,
what the fuck's the
purpose?
point then? You're like,
could you imagine if YouTube forced you to like pay to like skip to the like actual part of the video? Like,
I'd just kill myself.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
you won't need to.
I'm just like, he's like, how about that? I'll just shoot myself right now. No, I think YouTube, in terms of tutorials, there's also the other ones where it's like the Indians are so good at tutorials, because I have seen so many Photoshop tutorials who are there's two different types of Indian tutorial. There's the one where they don't say anything and they don't even give you any hint or give you any form of stuff. They just do what they're trying to do.
You have to like follow
along. They basically
along.
record their work. Yeah, they record the workflow and you follow along. Those tutorials are secretly the best tutorials on the site, because
Honestly.
they just put their own stock music on, or you can literally just mute it, listen to your own music on one monitor, then have what you're doing on the other one. You know how great that is? That's secretly the best kind of tutorials. Sometimes they speak over it, but all they do is they just do a live recording. I think what I really want in tutorials is like the stuff that like websites like lynda.com do, like lynda.com or Pluralsight, those kind of sites where you follow along live, where they do the thing and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, now you try, and then they pause it and then they give you time to do that. I remember the one time I was given lynda.com just to do like Unreal Engine tutorials, and then I realized this is a waste of money. I'm not this is just the basics that I can get on YouTube.
This video is sponsored by Skillshare. It's like,
funnily enough, Skillshare did approach me to do a tutorial series.
Oh, what was it going to be for?
3D art. They saw my renders
to like
and they were like,
do one.
"Oh yeah, could you?" They said, "Oh, we're interested in making you a teacher on our website to teach some 3D art, like what you did on your Instagram." And I was like,
"That'd be sick."
Okay, yeah, okay. And the thing
what's your offer?
And the thing is, no, that they offered a lot. I'm not gonna say how much, but they offered a fair bit. And then you know what the most ironic thing is? About 2 weeks later, my manager approaches me and is like, "We've just got a deal for Skillshare. Do you want to do an ad for Skillshare?" I'm just like,
This feels like a conflict of interest here.
An ad for Skillshare?
Yeah, wait, what? I mean, there's a...
Well, how much one? Which one's offering more money?
There's something to be said where it's like you could just like promote your own course, like, hey, if you like me and my voice, I'm doing one, if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, I always thought about it because I've noticed that people listen to my voice more than they watch the visuals in my videos. Sometimes they say, like, I think it's a good 50-50. I've never seen a trade-off where more people watch the audio than listen to the audio than watch the video. Oh my god, I just realized. But yeah, but it's like,
you can watch audio.
I never realized I had that kind of trade-off, because I was like, I bust my ass to get some of the visuals done, but then again, I don't mind if it's the audio, because the funniest thing is, I've mentioned this many times, I swear to God, my voice has this Jigglypuff type effect that if I'm editing my own video and I'm just listening to my voice, I fall asleep to it.
Fucking, it's ASMR, dude.
Yeah, everyone's telling me to get into ASMR, but
get an ASMR
like,
mic.
I want to get into ASMR.
The 3DO.
Yeah, with like the ears.
You could never trust me with one of those microphones. I'd eat it.
Put yourself to sleep. What the fuck?
No, literally, I just get the ear and I literally just like bite into it and start chewing it.
You heard it here first, folks. Thafnine will bite your ears off.
You know what you do? Here's what you do. You get the ears, you make a model of it, and then do that, and then they make like a 3D animation of Hack9 biting that shit, and then people will immediately pay money for that. I've seen your fan base.
It's like yeah. Ha. My fan base is very interesting. It's very, very interesting. It's weird that I've cultivated a fan base of thigh connoisseurs.
It's fucking hilarious.
From a
2-second bit, no less.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, what was the bit?
I swear, I need to make more. I think my next 2-second bit should be me winning the lottery so that it can actually happen.
But yeah, what was the bit that led? What was the bit that led to the fucking whole hack dice thing, or just in general?
Okay, so that one was it actually all started in the, I think I can pinpoint this to about 6 months ago. In fact, when was the first time I did this? So yeah, exactly 6 months ago, when I decided I was going to make a video about like that ghost game where it was like the pizza one, and then when making the thumbnail I was like, what am I gonna do for the thumbnail? So I made like a sketch of just like, it's like a really shitty sketch of like my character in a maid outfit, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I sent it over to Hyojin and I was like, okay, I'm going to give you full creative freedom on this one, do what you want. Hyojin was like, bet. She came back about 6 hours later with that drawing, and
you should be afraid when an artist says bet.
The thing is, at first I was like, my eyes were wide. I was like, whoa. I don't think. The thing is, this is you. A lot of people have been asking for like this. It happened out of nowhere pretty much.
You to get a reference on.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
I think I think my a lot of people in my audience, I don't know how it started because I wasn't the one who started it, but a lot of people in my audience have just constantly been asking for shit about my character. Like, oh, it started with like any picture of my character that had more than just a bit of skin. Like, if there was more than a bit of skin visible, people would like go ballistic on social media over it. Like, genuinely. So and then it got to the point where people were asking for drawings of my character's feet, and a lot of feet pics from like my character and then Nina, and that was fun. I think it was mainly because Nina's the one that has like visible thigh high, so everyone was like, oh shit, yeah, that could be nice. So then so when I posted that thumbnail, the YouTube algorithm were like, this is the video that we're going to recommend to everyone on the site for 2 weeks.
It's always how it works.
It got hard recommended, and a lot of people just clicked for the thumbnail because they were just like, a male YouTuber cross-dressing with thigh highs in the thumbnail? What the fuck?
Epic.
And he has loads of subs as well, and no one is calling him out for it? What?
That is so poggers.
So yeah, like, basically a series of coincidences that led to a lot of people just started simping for my character's thighs. That's like a sentence I'd never hear myself saying in 2018.
There you go.
But
how far we come.
And then the thing is, I don't go out of my way to do this because a lot of people seem to be under the misconception that I go somewhere. I'm just like, yeah, go draw my character with like the thickest thighs possible.
Thighs bigger than their fucking head.
I'm just like, I don't do that of my own volition, because we try, when it comes to thumbnails on my second channel, I try and make them to do with the video as much as possible. So for example, that thumbnail, the title was the cutest horror game ever made, so I was like, fuck it, it has something to do with pizzas. The ghost that my character is holding is the main character of the game that I played, might as well go for it. And then the second time I did that, it was literally a pun in the title of one of the games that I played, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put thighs in the thumbnail for this one. So I just told Hyojin, yeah, I'm doing thighs in the thumbnail, and then yeah, that happened. So and then I left people on withdrawal for about 5 months because I never did it again until 2 weeks ago. And ironically enough, that video exploded because everyone's just like, oh my god, thick thighs in the thumbnail. Do you know how down bad my audience
honestly
is?
Insane.
Yeah, sounds like it.
They're so down bad that someone messaged me about a day later saying, hey, you're on R34, and I'm like, okay, like I always get these messages saying, oh yeah, I'm on R34 again. I wonder what the fuck people have done this time.
Oh no.
It was literally my thumbnail.
It was just the thumbnail.
They literally just posted my thumbnail.
Oh wow.
They just posted.
Dude, I've seen that before.
To Rule 34, and I looked at the comments, and people just said, how down bad are these guys fans? This is literally his thumbnail.
God,
I've
seen stuff like that where it's literally just like anime screen caps, like unedited or like
And you're just like, how down bad must you be to post that on Rule 34?
Wait, dude, Thaf, are you into Smash like at all?
Nope.
Okay, well, do you remember Pyramithra reveal? The like
yep.
the
no,
swords?
like, but I wouldn't say into Smash. Like I'm fully aware.
I just wanted to make sure you're just like aware.
I was there. I went for the reveal. I remember Mary and Izzy going mentally but yeah, but no. I remember wasn't there a thing about their thighs?
No, yeah, but just like that wasn't the original point. But like I saw someone posting like straight up just screen caps of the game that was like upskirts of the characters. And like NSFW accounts were like retweeting it. I'm like, how fucking down bad are these people? These are fucking in the game.
It's not.
This is
not
a
like
children's video game.
Quite literally in the game.
Yeah.
Why are you deeping it so much?
Yeah.
So that kind of.
It's not like Sakurai didn't. If it was too much, Sakurai would be like, no, we're not doing that. It's not even that big of a deal.
This has come a long way from them censoring Peach's skirt and turning it into like a void.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of that's good. I remember like people doing creative censorship is always fun to me.
Yeah.
It's like the thing is, it's like back to stuff with my character and stuff. I try not to like get my character in these kind of like, I guess, compromising situations. I think it's mainly because my fans. I think it's mainly because I don't want the perception to be like because a lot of people I've seen people call me a slut for the way my characters are portrayed, and I'm like, what? Where did that come from? What are you trying to say?
You know
I'm like,
you did.
and then I realized I can see why someone would say that if you'd never heard of me and you looked at my channel banner on my second channel, and you're like, oh yeah, no, as in I can understand, but that was because I lost a bet. Yeah. Like a lot of people don't understand that the reason why my Twitter icon's ahegao is because I lost a bet.
What did
and
you
it's
lose?
been like that for a year.
What was the?
I said 3,000. Well, at the time, I wasn't as popular as like I guess I am now. So I was like, oh, 3,000 likes, and I'll make my profile picture ahegao for the rest of the quarantine.
Oh, God.
And it got 3,000 likes, and then quarantine just
never ended.
It never ended. So
can we officially end quarantine once like
people,
mostly everyone's vaccinated?
Yeah, and now no. Our quarantine officially ends on June the 17th.
Ah.
So it's like I think my main problem is that people have this misconception that my character is literally just like a top shagger character that likes to take it up the arse hole a lot. It's like I've seen people say that's what my character is, even though it isn't, and that's also what started. I think it's not really helped by the way my audience overly simps for my character, where it's like I asked my audience very nicely what I wanted to do for 500 subs. I was like, 500 subs on Twitch, never had that before. What do you guys want me to do? Everyone said, oh yeah, do hack thighs and stuff like that. I was like, are you guys sure you can't walk back on it if you want hack thighs? And they were like, yes, do it. And yes! I was like, okay, don't say I didn't warn you. So I wasn't expecting to reach 500 subs until like, somewhere around now, because I wasn't expecting to do well on like stream. I was like, it was gonna be slow. Then all of a sudden, rich people logged on, and so I got gifted like 300 subs in one stream, like in like before my birthday. So I was like, I had the hack thighs images made, so it wasn't me who made them, because I was like, I ain't about to go and make these kind of images. Like, who do you think I am? So I actually, ironically enough, I enlisted someone who I asked around to see who wanted to make a render. I found someone who wanted to make the render, and they were they are good at making pictures of people's thighs. Very good at making pictures of people's thighs. I guess a bit too good at making pictures of people's thighs, because I was like, he was scared to show me his portfolio, I was like, why are you scared to show me your portfolio? It's just a portfolio. You do 3D renders. That's completely fine. I know where this is going. And then he linked me his Twitter.
Yeah.
He linked me his Twitter. And I quickly realized why he was worried about sending the portfolio to me, and I was like,
I'm guessing. I'm guessing we all know the answer to this question here.
Yeah, exactly. So when I saw it, I was like, this will clearly suit the render.
This is going to backfire.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say backfire. It wasn't the point of it. It wasn't the point of people. It wasn't the point of it backfiring. It was mainly the point of the fact that, do I really want that kind of audience over my character and that kind of stuff? Do I really want that kind of audience? Because, like I said, it's one of those ones when you're suspiciously good at making a specific body part, then you can tell. Like, you can tell what they're into.
Yeah.
So I sent him the 3D model of Hack like it was like really early on, like the old 3D model, and he was asking me very specific questions, saying like, oh yeah, what type of thighs do you want? Do you want this kind of one? Do you want that kind of one? I was like, okay, do whatever. And I said, which kind of ones? Do you want opaque ones, or do you want nylon, or do you want these kind of ones? I'm just like,
just give me the goods. Anything works.
Because it was like I just wanted the render. So eventually, when I had the render, eventually he sent me loads of renders, like a lot of them. He sent me about, I'd say, 8 renders. And if the tweet already exists, the Hackflies post already exists, but those are the what if I told you those are the 4 safest images I had that he, out of all the renders that he sent me, those are the 4 safest ones that I could post.
My God.
Jesus. Is this the like bimbofication arc? Just go full on femboy by 2023.
I've seen there's a fan art that someone made of my character going through that kind of bimbofication.
Is it the one where they pick up the book?
Yes, it's that one. It's the voxel one. It's what Ramsey made is a really good voxel artist.
Oh wow! Holy shit!
I mean it works.
Oh
but
my
yeah,
God!
But in terms of the pictures and everything, I remember guessing them, and I remember being skeptical about posting them. Like Mary has seen all of the images, like all of them, and I think my moderators have as well. And they all agreed with me when I said, yeah, I can only post these ones because all the other ones are really bad. And it wasn't even like NSFW bad, because it's the same model in all of them. It was the angles and what he was doing that was compromising, and I was like,
Jesus,
I can't post this one. Like, and I think a lot of people did give me shit saying, oh, you shouldn't have posted this, you like think of the kids, and I'm like, if you're a kid, you shouldn't be watching my content.
Yeah, your most recent fucking video was about Corpse Party.
Like, it's literally about Corpse Party, and I haven't covered anything to do with, like, I literally covered stuff that's kind of 18 plus, because I say, and he said, just because you say fuck a lot doesn't mean that you don't make content for kids. I'm like, by whose logic is that?
They don't say fuck on Blue's Clues. There's a reason for it.
Yeah, exactly. And I always felt, because I was like, one regret was, but I think it was mainly just the fact that one thing I probably should have just made sure that people were ready for was the fact that my audience all asked for it. Like, they all asked for it. What they weren't expecting was the model maker to straight up like remodel Hack's legs. Like, I don't think to put into perspective, the model originally is my old VR chat model for Hack. It's my it's my old one. I think I could probably get a picture. I could probably get I think it's on 10 or GIFs actually. If I just type in Thafnine on 10 or GIFs, you can probably get
Damn, you're tenor famous, bro.
Yeah, it's like, this is the old model. This is my old Hack model, right? So it's like it's pretty simple. Now, I gave him the 3D model file for Hack, and what he did was he basically chopped his legs off and gave him new ones.
Yeah.
He gave him new ones, and by that I meant that I looked at it and I was like, "Oh my God!" It's, you know, those ones where you're just like, "Wow,
what have they done to my boy?"
My character." Like it was like, and the thing is, this is technically passed off as official renders as well, because
it's canon. It's fucking canonical.
And the thing is, everyone was asking me, saying like, "Oh yeah, what were you? Did you expect when you made this character to see him with a bulge?" And I was like, "No,
I mean,
I didn't."
He does have one. Like the existence of cock is undeniable. Unless stated otherwise.
I think that was also the issue as well. I wasn't expecting, like, the guy who made the models, he's really sound, he's a really nice guy. I found that he's got similar interests to mine when it comes to like streamers and everything. Like, he watches Forsen and that kind of stuff. He's a really nice guy. I don't want to publicize his name or anything, mainly because I don't think he wants my fans harassing him about making more renders, and also I don't think he wants my fans, period, because the kind of stuff that he makes already is like, basically the Hack renders are the tamest thing that he's probably done in a while.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, he does stuff, like, you know how there's like the line, you know, that meme in American Dad where it's just like orange, where it's like the orange and the red meter. It's like Hack's renders are in the orange one. The red meters, basically think of those renders but more what's the name,
revealing,
more fetishy,
slutty.
Yeah, so Yeah, that's why I was like, no, I can't really publicize it, but he is a sound guy. It's just that I wasn't expecting him to fully re-render my bottom
You're just like, these are going in the folder.
And you know what's really hilarious as well? People took these images and they posted them on Rule 34.
Of course they did.
Absolutely.
I was like, at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm not even that mad.
This one is definitely more of a candidate for Rule 34 than just a fucking normal YouTube thumbnail.
Just so we're on the same page, I'll show you one.
I was gonna say, like, I'm like curious if I would like recognize the artist. I don't know that many like 3D artists.
Let me just type in hack. I type in hack thighs and it actually automatically auto-completes. That's scary.
Terrifying.
Hack thighs auto-completes on Google's now with Google now because everyone's been using the hashtag. It trended. Dude. Oh yeah, did I mention that it trended?
Oh
god.
The day I posted it went trending.
Horniness fuels the internet. Just look at Bowsette.
All right, here's the tweet. Here is the tweet with the renders and stuff.
God.
I remember when this happened.
Those were the safest?
Those were the safest.
Yes.
I remember.
My God.
I remember when these fucking went up. I was genuine. I was just like, I was not ready. I was just like, oh fuck. It's happened.
God.
I remember when Eli just went, what the fuck? And I remember this was during this was as I was ending my stream. I posted them to end off the stream. I got called by Mary within 30 seconds of posting it. Like Mary was literally like in disbelief, just like, oh my god, because she thought I was posting it on my second account. I was like, no, is this going on, man?
I said what I'm agreeing with what the rules I set. All right, what's up, Maddie?
Zach, I clicked on the tweet and I go in the replies and the first thing is Eli just saying, "Man, what the fuck?"
Yeah,
exactly. I think what's even worse is like if you go into the quote tweets, you can tell it went international because there were people who never even followed me saying, I saw this character on my timeline going popular. I'm going to draw fan art of them based on images.
Instant follow.
So popular that I've been seeing mentions of it everywhere. I can't escape it.
Dude, I just clicked on the quote retweets and one of the things I see is, this says a lot about Nigeria's economics.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I remember posting and just muting the tweet immediately afterwards because you know the ones where you tweet a hot take or you tweet something insulting and then you just like leave it and you leave your PC to be inflamed for the rest of the night. Yeah, I was so posting that. When I tell you that those are the safest ones there, I do mean it. I think it's not even that the it's not like the NSFW. Yeah. They're more
No, absolutely. I was baffled. I was thinking these angles would be like something that you wouldn't post.
No, because I think the only safe angle, admittedly, is like the first image. It's just the first one's the safest one I can post.
Yeah,
all the other ones are like, it gets like, the thing is, and you know what's really funny? That they're all on my phone, so I get like the sea as I'm scrolling through my gallery looking for a meme or something. There's you just
see it taunting you.
Yeah, and the thing is, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't actually expecting him to. I wasn't expecting him to make all these bonus renders for me because I was like, I was like, go ham because I don't want to. I don't want to hamper anyone's creativity with it. But it's like I told him to go ham.
Yeah.
And he sent me like, I guess he basically had all the bases covered when it came to thighs. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say about
every single thigh-related position.
Yeah, like literally every single one that you can think of, including the angles and stuff. I was like, he even did like I think when I realized that I was in over my head and I probably asked of too much was when he showed me that he gave me the Blender file for it. He gave me I have the Blender file on my PC. I opened it in Blender and I was like, oh my god, he literally did cloth physics for it as well.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why. No, like literally, that wasn't baked and everything. That third render is legit cloth physics, and I was like, the tech the tech that went into making this was
just curious.
Crazy,
did you pay for this? How?
No, he did it for free.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of effort.
He said he did want to do it. He wanted to eventually do it as for like as a favor thing. He wanted to do it for my character. It's just the problem is that he wanted my permission, because like imagine going into a YouTuber and say, can I just literally make what can account to feet pics of your character? Like going to a YouTuber in person. Imagine like you walk up to like someone that you've been watching for ages and you're just like, oh yeah, can I just make feet pics of your character? And you're just like,
yeah,
that kind of you don't say that. There's things you just don't say to YouTubers and everything. So yeah, that's why he never did it. But then when I was asking around saying I need thigh images of my character for a sub goal, he jumped at the opportunity.
Hey,
and I was
what's
like,
up?
I was like, he was like, hey, yo, look at what I can do. And the thing is, I think the thing is, he also has access to Nina's model and my actual main human character's model. So yeah, things could be very freaky.
Yeah.
Going
1,500
going
subs.
Forward.
Oh god.
Bro, 1,500 subs, that's way too low. I'd take 2,000
Man,
subs.
I'll do it for 50.
2,500 subs.
I'm just like, there ain't no way I'm gonna do that. Have you seen? And the thing is, people have been asking like, where are the other renders and stuff? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to give them. Like, I think this also leads into like one very quick thing I want to mention as well. Like, so ages ago, I think this is 2019 or so, I dropped my Black Mirror video, right? Or I was about to drop my Black Mirror video. And I found an artist on Twitter, and the artist was like, it was really cool. He makes hand-drawn like pencil animations and everything. He was like a really cool artist and stuff. He's not popular whatsoever. So I was like, he drew my character, and I was like, whoa, this is really Pog. This is really Pagman. So I was like, let me go pledge to this guy's Patreon, because he doesn't seem to be doing well, and he does all this kind of talent. So I was like, let me pledge to his Patreon. I go and try and pledge to a Patreon, and I couldn't find it. So I DM him and I say, do you have a Patreon or something I can pledge to? Do you have a Patreon or something I can pledge to? I wanted to just give you money because you did such a good job. Maybe I'll commission you down the line. He didn't have a Patreon for his Safe for Work stuff.
Oh no! Oh, you gotta love that. You gotta love that.
His not Safe for Work stuff, I saw his Patreon. I saw the icon and I was ready. I was like, oh, this looks a bit suspicious,
like
right?
$5,000 a month.
No. The thing is, I looked at it and I was like, I didn't see anything with the branding, because on Patreon you don't see like the banner or any fancy drawings. I don't think at the time you even had those set. But I think the icon was the only like slight worry. I was like, this icon looks
bit sus.
Whereas, and I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna kink shame, but like But yeah, so So I was like, okay. I literally you know those ones where you warily you take out your wallet, you just slowly get your PayPal details, you just press enter, and it's like, okay, I've pledged and everything. It automatically added me to his Discord server, like his private one.
Oh no! Wait, you can do that?
Patreon does that. Like if you, for example, if you pledge to my Patreon, I'm not plugging my Patreon, but if you pledge to my Patreon, it'll automatically
patreon.com/Thafnine. There you go. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it'll automatically add you to my Discord as the member and with the roles and stuff. So what happened was that it added me to the server, and I was like, okay, weird server. As in, I don't see anything there. There's like art channel, there's like memes channel, there's all that kind of stuff. And then
someone recognize you.
He has it. I'm gonna get to that, but his I went and I clicked on his gallery.
Oh.
I clicked on his
drum roll, please.
And the thing is, you know those ones when you see something, it's not even like bad, but you know those ones where you see something very fucked up, like let's say you're on Reddit 50/50 and you just control W really fast.
Oh.
I opened his gallery, and I Alt F4 Discord so fast because I didn't realize that was what he made. I should have put 2 and 2 together from the icon, but
I'm guessing it's just like hardcore fetish shit.
And it pretty much is. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my god! I should have put 2 and 2 together. And the thing is, and then I realized when I saw his other socials for his not safe for work stuff, he's very popular in that community. Like he's one of the most popular in that community. And I didn't know this. You know those ones where he's just like, bro, I didn't know you're a mafia boss. It was like, yeah, so I went, so you know those ones where you just like, you're sickened but curious. You just look through the gallery and you're like, this guy is so good at what he does, but what he does is so bad.
There's a market for everything, man.
Yeah, there really
There's
is.
a market for everything. And I was like, no, I was happy for him. I was like, yeah, get that bread. I was like, get that bread, because that kind of community, what they have is bread. They're willing to spend money on commissions for that kind of stuff. So
like I said,
was like,
horniness drives the internet and the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was
like...
And so I was looking for the gallery and I was like, oh, this is not good. And so the thing is, every time he posts something new to the gallery at the time, I did not want to respond to it. Like, everyone's like, oh, look at all of this. This is so hot and stuff. I was just there just like posting Pepe memes and stuff. I was just posting Pepe in the chat because I was just like, I don't know. This is like, it's like getting invited to like a baptism that you just didn't want to go to. Like, you're just there and you're just like, I'm a Satanist. Why am I in the church with all these people?
That reminds me of What We Do in the Shadows, the like TV series. They go to this like lady's funeral for the like someone they accidentally killed, and then like they're like all the crosses on the wall, and they're just like smoldering in the back.
Yep, and you're just like,
like that's just how you felt.
It was basically just me just surrounded, because the thing is, I'd say it is like pretty hardcore fetish stuff, and I remember looking at it and I'm just like, you're very, very talented. Yeah, that's
all I meant. That's the end of the sentence.
Respect.
Yeah, you're very, very talented, and a couple of months later, because I'm still like, the thing is, I have the server still in my Discord list, but I hardly really go. As the most ironic thing ever, I'm gonna get to it, but I get recognized in that server sometimes, and they're just like, what the fuck is a YouTuber doing here? Or like, holy shit, what are you doing
Thafnine.
here? Or, oh my god, what are you doing here?
Thafnine from Thafnine?
It got to the point where the artist, he had to explain to them, or like other friends there had to explain to him, like, I'm not into this kind of stuff. I'm there to support, like...
I'm here to support his not bondage stuff.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's like, yeah, it's like I'm here to support the stuff that he does in his SFW. It's just, there's no way to support him financially without going here. So I was like, so all of my interactions there have been nothing to do with stuff like that. As in, sometimes I just complain to them saying like, oh my god, I need to put my fan base in check, because they're like, out of all the people that, like, my fan base are Thai connoisseurs, but the people in that server, even if they recognize me, they're probably one of the most respectful people I've ever had to talk to, because they don't talk to me like the typical Discord thing where it's like, yo, a YouTuber, like, look at this really funny meme that I found, haha, I remember you said this reference in one of your videos, why aren't you laughing? Why have you okay, he's left. It's like, you know,
it's like, well, great, you scared him off.
You don't want to like be talked up to as a YouTuber. So that serves a breath of fresh air, because most people don't actually watch my content. As in, some people do, and they're like, oh yeah, your videos are good and everything, but like, they're actually respectful with it. They're just like, oh yeah, cool, he's here, let's talk about video games and something. I'm just like,
video games and porn, dude.
How have I gotten better conversations from what should be Thai connoisseurs over my own fan base? It's really weird, but anyway, yeah, it's pretty much like, I guess my time as a YouTuber, especially with 2021, it's like I've got this weird kind of fan base where it's like, I love all my fans and stuff, like I really like that. I've got really talented fan base, really cool artists, musicians and everything, some really funny guys and stuff. It's just at the same time, I don't think any other YouTuber has this kind of rabid, apart from like maybe Minecraft YouTubers, but even then, I don't think I've got this like fan base where it's like a mixture between people who are overly horny for my characters and, like, I guess just regular guys.
As long as it's really for the
weird
character and for not like for you.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I said. I personally said, I am 21. I'm fine with this kind of stuff, as long as this doesn't go IRL. Like, there's some weirdly scarring stuff that people have sent me on Instagram when I was 18, and I'm like, no, but don't do that. Don't do that.
Christ.
Like, my characters, maybe fair game, but like, don't try and like put this IRL, because that's weird. Yeah. You're weird. That kind of stuff.
Oh, is it like a drawing or something, or like?
No, it's worse than a drawing.
Okay, I can imagine. Yeah, you gotta strike like a good balance of like separation. Like, you gotta draw that line somewhere. If like,
yeah,
like, you're just like, yeah, you'll enable people drawing it for like the meme or whatever, as long as it doesn't get like too personal or creepy or whatever.
Parasocial relationships can be fucking crazy.
I've heard like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye had to like stop being friends because of all the like ship art.
Oh, no, they not stop being friends. They just had to like, I guess it was just the kind of videos that they make together. They still make videos together. They just don't do it as much. It's like they have to rein it in.
They just don't do the like Darkiplier shit anymore. Because I haven't heard about that in like years, which I think is probably for the better. Because like I see some of those GIFs on like Tenor. And I'm just like, man, they really did enable that, though. Like, I wish they had realized sooner what they were doing.
And it's time is a flat fucking circle because this shit's happening with Dream SMP all over. It's just the same shit.
Yeah, but then again, Dream doesn't know how to rein in his fan base. The only person who knows how to do it properly is Tommy Innit, and Tommy Innit's one of the youngest there. All the others are just like, yeah, sexualize me, that kind of stuff, and you're just like, no, actually, don't do it that much.
You know what? You know what's really funny? Just recently, a YouTuber I watch who builds like custom keyboards, he built a keyboard for Tommy Innit, and like, and the thing is, like, in this hobby, this is the second time like a big mainstream content creator has like had a custom board built. In the first one, it was a few years ago. Tfue had a board built.
Yeah, Tfue.
And that fucking caused literally everything to go out of whack for a while. Like, the switches he used in that board sold out, and you could only buy it aftermarket for like 250% the price. It was,
oh god,
like,
oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, genuinely. So thankfully,
that'd be like if a food reviewer did a review of like the fucking like Raising Cane's box combo, and then fucking like every Cane's in like the West Side is just sold out of chicken for like months, and you're just like, what am I gonna fucking do?
But luckily, it hasn't happened with Tommy, even though the video has a million plus views now. So hopefully things will not go as crazy as when that happened.
Go crazy, go stupid.
But yeah, it's honestly, and also, I think Tommy's probably the one I respect the most out of everyone I've seen, because I'm not sure how much of a take this is. I think Dream and his friends, I don't think they're built or were prepared for online fame at all.
They're not. They're not.
Oh no, absolutely. I've seen many cases of that.
Yeah, like, and especially with this whole cheating thing coming back up again. It's very obvious that Dream, he's said himself that he cheated.
He cheated.
And that's, and Dream himself
like
said
5 months
that,
later.
Yeah. And the thing is, Dream himself said that he's a very impulsive person, and like,
you can tell.
Yeah, and it's just like, dude, you really need to fucking, like, think about how your fan base is, and I'm going to keep hammering this part home because I'm probably going to get more angry about it as time goes on. Don't work with a fucking white supremacist on your fucking YouTube channel filled with 15 and 14-year-olds. It's genuinely fucked up.
Oh, not just that. One major thing people seem to oversight is that Dream relishes in this kind of stuff. Have you seen the way he acts on stream?
I have not.
Thankfully.
No, yeah. No. I don't want to get into it because it's a whole kind of worms. But yeah, no. I don't like, personally. I don't like Dream. As in the other guys, they're good. I like Tommy. Tommy's really cool. I don't like Dream.
Yeah, that's totally
That's
fair.
just my main beef with him, is him working with Notch for views, and I think that's very scummy.
Yeah.
Who?
Even giving him the smallest chance of a platform with an audience of young teens.
Wait, who?
Notch.
Oh, he's working with Notch?
He did a Minecraft manhunt with Notch in January of last year, in 2020.
Okay, to be fair, that's January of last
year.
But
still, that was still Notch's shitty like statements and stuff have been long public by then. I think
it was when he was like starting to blow up. I think because like quarantine and kids love their Minecraft, so like they have nothing to do but watch people online play funny block game. Did he apologize to that later?
He did not.
He tweeted like,
he did not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, I'm just like working. Like the thing is, like again, working with Notch is like ooh, like you probably should do, especially in Minecraft with the kids.
Yeah, that's my main problem with him, because out of everything he's apologized for, this is the one I think needs addressing the most.
Yeah. I wouldn't say you don't need to apologize for it. I just mean like just don't acknowledge, because I don't think it's acknowledged them again. As long as you don't acknowledge them again, then I think that's
like,
fine. You don't need to say,
he was definitely just doing it for clout.
Attention into it.
Yeah. I think, hasn't Notch, like, deleted his Twitter?
He did, but then when
like,
Steve got announced for Smash, he came back, and now he's just kind of...
He's just he's literally just chilling and stuff like that now. He's like not doing he's just, I think he was doing game development and then he stopped.
Man, that just what happened?
Like he you know what's really funny? There's never that it's impossible to make an account called notifications.
Really?
Yeah, you cannot make a Twitter account called @notifications.
That reminds me of, like, there's this Tumblr glitch where if there's someone who made their URL undefined and it just doesn't show up, like it's just invisible.
That's amazing.
I think it's really funny. Yeah, I love shit like that. That should be incorporated into more like games. Like you make like that shit they do in like Gen 1 of Pokemon, where they make the Pokemon's nickname like some random combination of numbers and letters, and it calls like some data in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's cool.
Yeah.
If you feel like, you know what we should talk about, considering I think we should talk about E3 considering the schedule for it just dropped. I'm really excited.
I was just thinking that. I don't think I've seen it extensively. I just heard it's like happening in 2 weeks.
Yeah, here, let me grab it. It was posted in your server a little bit ago. Alright, so the E3 2020, or not 2020, 2021 schedule, June 12th.
We're making up for lost time.
Yeah, we are.
Can you post it in here?
Yeah, June 12th we have Ubisoft and Gearbox, then June 13th it's Microsoft plus Bethesda, Square Enix, Warner Brothers, and then the PC Gaming Show. June 14th Take-Two and Capcom, and then June 15th Nintendo and Bandai Namco.
I'll probably have
June 16th is Steam. And why is EA in July?
What? Are they doing their own thing?
EA always does do their own thing. But why is it in July? They used to be first.
Yeah, that's right. Nintendo is like always last too.
I think EA realized that no one wants to fucking see them talk about Madden again. It was like, fuck it, we're gonna just move our dumb shit to somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh god. And
Sony still isn't back.
Yeah, they're never coming back.
I know. Yeah, but are you seriously hyped for anything Sony does?
No, I just think it's funny that they just kind of dipped. The absolute state of play.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm really sad. Nintendo and Bandai Namco's thing are on when I have class. It's a Tuesday in the middle of a class. So
Nintendo is always last. I don't know why. And they just know that, like.
I'm really sad because I'm hoping and praying Bandai Namco gives some singular drop of Elden Ring news. Please, God.
Yeah.
Give me fucking Elden Ring news, dude. I need more souls to fucking shove into my veins.
Shove into your butt. Got him.
God, yeah. Can't believe you got me.
Fucking own, dude.
But dude, but yeah, I'm really excited for E3. Thaf, if you're cool with it, or no way, I think Eli actually might be streaming. I was about to ask, could I potentially be on like the Microsoft and Bethesda conference or something?
Yeah, that's the anniversary of me starting my stream. Like, it's my 2-year anniversary on June 13th, because I started it watching Xbox, so I was like, let me do that again.
That sounds fun.
Dude, okay, so, funny thing, E3 2019, Thaf, you know Elliot? We were watching it, me, him, Eli, and a few of our other friends were watching E3 in a Rabbit. You remember Rabbit, guys? Holy shit.
God, I miss Rabbit.
I remember that one person harassing people to do a Rabbit for like a year and a half.
So we were watching E3 2019 in a Rabbit, and when they were showing off Microsoft Flight Simulator, fucking Elliot said, and he put on like an announcer voice when they were flying over New York, he said, "Recreate 9/11 in HD." And
in 4K.
And I genuinely, for a split second, I fucking thought that was part of it. And it was so funny.
Oh my god.
Because Elliot does a good fucking, like, world premiere
announcer.
voice.
The announcer.
World premiere.
Yeah.
God, that moment was so good. I have it recorded somewhere because I recorded us watching it just for posterity's sake, and I need to find it again.
We should do E3. We should watch it. I could stream it because I reacted to the last Nintendo Direct, like the No More Heroes one. That's just all I could think of. The No More Heroes 3, No More Heroes 3, and other games Direct. I streamed my reaction to that one, and that one went pretty well. So I would be super down to stream that.
The thing is, Eli might be streaming it too, so I don't know what to do.
Pick me.
I think if anything, I'm just gonna have fun streaming it.
Just be like you and Mary.
Yeah. Or get Eli to have me on. I don't know.
But, dude, E3 is gonna be a good time. I'm excited to feel hype.
Yeah. As in, I'm expecting nothing so that I can feel hype when something happens.
That's fair.
No, absolutely.
You know what? I should at least for the Direct, I should just think this is going to be the worst Direct ever. Nothing you want is going to be shown off. There is nothing.
I mean, it's 40 minutes. It's kind of short.
Do you think they're gonna spend like 10 minutes on like DC superhero girls?
That would be so funny if they did. God. And I want them to do it.
Do you think they're gonna spend like 20 minutes explaining Project Triangle strategy? You live in a fantasy world, and it's like, yeah, I get it.
We get it, dude. It's fucking Octopath but Fire Emblem. Please just move on and give me Pikmin 4.
I don't even literally I don't even dislike the game. Like I feel like I would like it if I tried it, but like they didn't need to spend that long on it. It's not that complex.
Yeah.
We've seen Fire Emblem. We get it.
God, the one minuscule hope I have in my heart is Pikmin 4. I want it so bad.
Yeah, or just any updates.
Yeah, because
on anything that's been in the works.
I got into Pikmin in 2019. I played the first one, and then in 2020 I did a Let's Play of the second one and did it 100%. And Pikmin 2 is a fucking nightmare. Thaf, if you want a good a good game to torture yourself with, Pikmin 2. It's on the Wii, so you can. So you can use the improved motion controls. Jerma actually played it. Jerma streamed Pikmin 2. He didn't finish it. He's a coward. He didn't finish the game. I don't think Pikmin 2 is bad. Pikmin 2 is not a bad game, because there are people who say Pikmin 2 is the best one. But I
was going to say, doesn't Dan really like Pikmin 2?
No, Dan hates Pikmin 2.
Okay. Who's the one who liked it?
Arlo. Arlo's favorite Pikmin game is 2.
Right.
There's a few others. Pikmin 2 is so fucking hard. Like, genuinely, it is a fucking endurance test. And once you beat it, you will be good at Pikmin. Genuinely, your fucking resource management and shit like that, you will be good. But it's such a fucking trial. It's insane.
Zach, question.
What's up?
Would you say Pikmin 2 is the Dark Souls of Pikmin?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You heard it here first, folks.
Oh,
it's the Dark Souls 2 of the Pikmin trilogy.
No,
3 was a real return to form.
Dark Souls 2 is universally seen as the bad one, except by a very small crowd. It's just that the Pikmin fan base is very genuinely. It's probably evenly split. Which one is the best one among the fan base? But I'll stop talking about this. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I can pray that Capcom will do something with Mega Man, but I highly doubt it. Other than that,
bro, Take-Two are gonna be there, and Take-Two they're going to announce GTA 6, Bully 2, and Red Dead Redemption 3. You heard it
here first, folks.
What about Final Fantasy 16? Are they going to show more stuff from that?
I mean, they probably will.
Who?
Square Enix.
Is it going to be another MMO?
You know what? You know what's the only sad part about Sony not being at E3 means?
We can't see the cringe. No. I'm so happy.
No, I'm saying the reason I'm most sad is we won't be able to see a Five Nights at Freddy's security breach at E3.
Oh,
that might be on the PC gaming show.
Oh, it might be. You know what? You have a fair point. And
I could see that.
Dude, you know what's so funny? I have a fucking ray tracing graphics card. I have an RTX 2070, so I can experience security breach the way God intended.
Wait. Gearbox is going to be there. Are you guys ready for the cringe?
Oh, I'm ready. How bad has Gearbox presentations normally been?
Randy Pitchford.
Oh!
That's all I need to say.
Oh, Thaf.
Oh, no.
After this episode, I have a funny story to tell you about Randy Pitchford.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You're gonna think it's very funny.
Tune into the page. Subscribe to the Patreon for outtakes, bloopers, and more.
And hidden content.
I always joke about that, but we don't do that. I don't think anyone takes it seriously though. It's just, that's the fun thing about being so small. So you just make jokes and be like, nah, no one will care.
Just say the N-word.
Oh Jesus. Watch out, Maddie. You might joke about thighs once, and then and then everything will fall apart.
Do it. If you're watching right now, do it.
Well, you're telling people to draw your feet.
Sure, why not?
Just curious, Thaf. I'm just curious, Thaf. Back to the whole like thing about your characters and stuff. If you knew what would have happened with like Thafnine and Nina, would you still have like made them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I would have been like, yeah, let's make
hell fucking yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Loss of innocence.
Let's make some fucking money.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly.
It's just like people draw porn of your character and they go like, damn, they must be cool if they're getting porn drawn of them. I'm gonna check them out. Oh, they're just like a streamer. That's pretty funny. Like, it's a whole chain of events. That and like I said, horniness makes the world go round, and that shit gets spread, and like people will see it whether they've like heard of you or not. Especially if it's on like Rule 34. That is really funny. I could just imagine someone being like, "Oh yeah," and then they like they close the tab and then they like go on YouTube and like some magic like Google tracking algorithm thing like recommends them that video and they were just like, "That was the thumbnail?"
What the fuck?
They're like, "I just busted to a YouTube thumbnail. This shit sucks."
I'm a fucking loser.
No one will ever know.
Oh gosh.
Are you looking forward to more? How much further do you think this is gonna go?
Straight up animated porn parodies with like spliced in voice acting from my second channel videos.
From your stream.
That's when I know I've made it.
You've heard it here first, folks.
And that's the thing. I'm never gonna make my other models public because I don't want to. But I mean, if
That's
someone
fair.
goes through the effort of remaking my models to the point of doing that on like
People will
SFM
do that.
threads, bro, I'd say I wouldn't even be mad. I would be like, that's so much of a Chad
The
move.
dedication.
Yeah, people will absolutely do that. I have no doubt if they're that driven.
Yeah.
What is it?
This is not an invitation to do it, but like, you know.
I'm not saying like to like draw my character's
saying to
toes or anything, but like if you
but,
feel
like,
so
hypothetically.
inclined. Hypothetically speaking, I draw foot art of your character, right? And let's say this foot art spreads to many people's feeds on social media.
Yep.
And that's where that ends. The hypothetical's over.
I don't
Yeah, the
feel like
hypothetical
doing
is
it anymore.
over.
Oh god.
It's like that's it. That's the hypothetical. People are drawing your toes.
Yep.
So
Drawing your thigh highs.
so
That's the good ending.
so what
Yeah.
what have you been doing, Theft? Just like what have you been doing in your free time when
The gym.
Hell yeah.
I've been hitting it. I've been hitting it.
I'm
Chad.
starting to work out because I gained weight in quarantine and I want to lose it, so
I didn't gain as much weight as I was expecting.
Dude, I physically cannot gain weight. Like, no matter how I eat or how I live. I always hover around, like, 150, and that's it. I don't think I've ever weighed more than, like, 160 in my life.
Yeah. Wait, what's 160 in... wait,
yeah,
let me
one,
check.
Oh,
one,
oh,
one,
pounds,
160 in
yeah,
units
I
that
don't-
are actually good.
What's
Yeah,
British?
exactly. 72 kilos, bruh. You light.
Yeah, I'm super skinny. I'm really tall and, like, super slim. So, like...
So I can literally... So if I blew on your legs, they'd, like, snap into two. Is that
No,
what you're saying?
my legs, I don't want to, my thighs are, like, the thickest part of my body. Like it's an
Understandable.
anomaly. My
Watch-
arms, you could, like, wrap your wrist around, but, like...
Maddie, you don't know the consequences of that statement.
Well, I mean, listen. If Thaf's followers are of culture, then they will understand. They will understand.
They'll understand. They will call you
I'm
based.
fine with that. Yeah, and that is based, and I'm fine with that because that was the first thing I said when you mentioned thighs. I was like, your fan base. I was like, based, fan based even.
Yeah. I'm doing like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule for like working out, so I can have some breaks so I don't like overwork myself. And I think
Zach,
that's good.
You should stream Ring Fit for your Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream schedule.
I mean, I could kill two birds at one stone, but that would require me getting a copy of Ring Fit and a Ring Con.
Dude, I got it from like Walmart, and that shit was easy. I got it like the same day. I ordered it, and it was like normal ass price, and like. Yeah, it was like, okay, the default, like, 1 day shipping, whatever, and they were like, hey, your thing's coming sooner, like, check out tonight, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? And, like, literally, like, that night at, like, 7 p.m. it was there. It was literally just in, like, a plastic bag, like, someone just went and bought it and, like, brought it to me, like Postmates or some shit. Like, they just left it there. Yeah. I was like, wherever you are, thank you. Because, like, there's someone in a car just, like, pulled up and left it, I think. So I think they, like, outsourced the delivery or something like that, which is, like, really weird to think about.
Pretty sure that's how people got anthrax in the mail.
Yeah, just people, like, driving packages in their just actual-ass car to your house. Like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
You're just like, I ordered this from Walmart, and someone just went and bought it and brought it here. Like, are you telling me I could have done that? Because I'm usually under the assumption when you buy something online, it's, like, a separate stock. Because sometimes stores will have, like, it's available online or it's available in store, like one or the other, like the warehouse or whatever. So I was like, are you telling me I could have just, like, gone and bought it? Probably. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah. Wait, let me show you I'm still recording. Okay, yes, 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Shit, 1 hour and 20 minutes? Time fucking
the time
flies.
Yeah, dude, the time always flies when we have a guest, especially.
Yeah, dude, the Ninja Muffin episode went for 2 hours and we didn't realize until we checked the timer.
Yeah. I always have the timer open, like, just while we're, like, recording, but I always look at it and I go, like, I'm just like, man, it sure has been, like, an hour so far. I mean, if you got nothing else you want to talk about, we can call it here. Yeah,
I don't really have anything else to talk about, really, because talk about thighs and that kind of stuff. That was the peak.
No, yeah, I had a fun time. It's good getting to know you.
Yeah, thank you.
As someone who's only heard of you mutually.
Yeah, it's good getting to know you too. Yeah, it's because I this is the first time I've guested in another podcast like this in about 2 years. So
Pog.
Oh wow. Well, it's an honor.
I'm very picky with my podcast, so I chose this one because it's really comfy.
No, yeah, I'm glad.
I'm glad that you had a good time.
Yeah, I like having guests that are like, you know, have their own audience and are like recognizable, but it's like I kind of like that I'm not too personally a like huge fan. Like, I'd be super nervous if someone like I was a huge fan of came on. Like, I'd be like, oh god, like everything's got to be perfect. Or like, it's nice to just have a guest I could just level with and chill with, and not just like, wow, and not be like too crazy starstruck. Like, it's really nice, I guess.
Yeah.
I major props to Zach for like scouting literally all of the guests for the podcast.
Yeah,
I willing to stick his nose out for us. I really appreciate it.
I get really fucking anxious emailing people and like sending I Discord totally DMs and stuff.
I also like keeping the guests a surprise too, because it's just like, oh man, like anybody could just like be on, and people would be like, holy shit! Like when I posted the Ninja Muffin episode, one of my friends just DM'd me like, Ninja Muffin in all caps, and I was like, yeah, baby,
Ninja Muffin,
and see that Da Vinci.
I don't know what that's from. I just see everyone saying
the funny TikTok twins, the wrestler.
And I stopped listening at TikTok.
Like, apparently those twins are like COVID deniers.
Real? Oh god.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
That's fair. I don't blame you at all.
No, absolutely. Yeah, well, with that, thank you everyone for listening. If you're here from Thaf, thank you for checking us out and listening all the way to the end. I really appreciate you. Links to everything in the description.
As we slowly get descending into madness.
And now for our final act, we'll be pulling Thafnine's life support. Thank you for watching.
All right, ready?
Oh!